for many awesome things.
Nico!
You have unlocked bonus comic artwork. Oh my lord. Doing some saving. Where can I watch that? Back. Oh, interface help. That's that thing. Well, I guess I'll have to check it in the menu.
Hold still. This might hurt a little.
Or a lot.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
Thank God it's you, George.
And if you
How
did,
did
not
you find
anymore.
me?
I'll explain later. We have to get out of here.
Where's Pablo, the big guy?
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
I might. Let me just take this.
George, what are you doing?
Putting it in my magic
Will you
jacket.
look at this?
Blah, blah,
Put
blah.
it down and untie me.
Do you know what it is?
No, but it's been watching me for the last 24 hours. Pablo put it there. To scare me, I think.
It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face. Hey, somebody's marketing Labano dolls.
George, untie me now.
No. Probably a camera or something in that thing, right? Or a microphone.
There. How you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Ubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oublier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oublier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
Wait for me. Wait. I want to check the thingy first. I can do it now, I guess.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure. It was a flint carving of a grotesque figure with large, evil eyes. It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue first.
Yeah. Okay.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley.
What is that? Last one too.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the
I
pulley.
need to move this thing.
I didn't want to risk dropping the crate and releasing its live contents.
No, of course not. Well, let's talk for a second first then.
Okay, Tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America. A place called Quaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs. Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes. They're like a wild animal's. Like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moo?
Yes, you remember him?
No.
No, I don't. A lot has happened to me in the last year.
He was the sergeant who disappeared while we were investigating the Templars.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big
Except
guy,
shooting
Pablo,
darts
he brought
people.
Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Titipoco. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir. Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, Georges. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
Yep. Did you
Look,
like these?
The little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poisoned dart?
Of course I'm sore.
And these.
I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
Alright, now let's try and solve this thing. So that, we know that doesn't work.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley.
I want to use these. God, why did you walk all the way over there? No.
I don't think so. I didn't want to risk dropping the crate and releasing
You
its
have a
live
friend
contents.
to help you.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle. No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy. I couldn't move the crate until I blocked the light beam with something else. Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
And then move that, and then push that over, and then so on and so on. Lovely. Getting there. I was gonna say, was that a sound bug, but it's probably the animal in the box, I guess. Moving around.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor, and I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics,
What on earth are you doing?
trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
And yes, it will help us. 'Cause ta-da!
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move. I didn't want to remove the rope from the pulley.
So how do we activate this thing? Ah, of course we have to lower it so it hangs. Now we can push it.
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
Well, can you just move into the screen so I can yell at you for some? Oh my god.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Okay, push!
Yay! Well, she was like,
Great teamwork.
yeah.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
Time to jump. No, 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 no. Here we go.
Nico, I have a great idea.
Josh, where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, André. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nico.
Thank you so much, Andre.
Georgie told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coramonte City.
Coramonte is in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
Quaramonte, the traveler's rear entrance to Central America. Well, that's how it was translated in the brochure. We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Transglobal seemed a good place to start.
Alright, and here we end. And I will continue from here next time. It's time for a coffee break.
Hey,
Thanks for
it's
watching.
market day.
Can we
I don't
please?
see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
And here we go. So thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and follow or whatever it's called. And check out our Twitter and Facebook and our stream. And yeah, thank you for watching.